It's that time of the year again. The neighbors think I'm crazy, but you're not really doing anything special if somebody doesn't think you're crazy. So today we are scalping down to dirt, and I'm gonna let you know why you should too. What's up guys, I'm Rhett. Welcome back to Lawn Insider. For those of you with Bermuda grass, you've probably started to see some green grass poking through that dormant layer now that we get further into this spring season. And when about 50% of your yard is covered in that green haze, it means it's time to scalp. And for a lot of people, especially those that aren't familiar with warm season grass care, they've just heard mow high, mow high, mow high their entire lives. And the whole concept of scalping is pretty foreign to them. So if they went out in their lawn and they saw an area that looked like this where you can actually see dirt, they might think, wow, just ruined my lawn. But if you've kept up with the channel over the last few years, you know that's just not the case, because there's been times where I beat the heck out of my yard, but it always comes back looking better. The process of scalping is pretty straightforward. Whether you have a power reel or a rotary mower like I have there, you're just going to set the height of cut below whatever you plan on maintaining at for the rest of the year. So for instance, I know that most of y'all are going to be using rotary mowers, and if you plan on maintaining at around 2 inches for the rest of the season, then you'll want your scalp to be at maybe 1.5 or 1 inch, depending on however low you can lower your mower. And then you're just going to go over your entire lawn, and you're going to try to get rid of that excess layer of dormant grass. If you're enjoying this video, please take a moment to hit that thumbs up button below, drop a comment, and consider subscribing. It really helps out the channel, and it's much appreciated. I've already finished up the scalp here in the back, and I wanted to bring y'all back here and show you a few things. So first and foremost, just how thick Bermuda grass can get, and I scalped at 1/4 of an inch. For those of you that don't know, Bermuda grass grows laterally and fills in, and if you mow low, it's gonna get very, very thick. And this is my 5th or 6th year real mowing and mowing low, and it's hard for you to find any spot in this backyard where you can actually see dirt, and this is down to 1/4 inch in height. You still just see mostly grass and some crown. And ideally, you're gonna get down to dirt when you scalp, but if you've been real mowing for a long time, you're gonna have to go very, very low, and the lower you go, the harder it is on your equipment. And since I plan on maintaining at roughly double this height, I'm going to go ahead and cut the scalp short right here, because I don't wanna beat my mower to heck. Now, after you scalp, you're gonna notice that you have lawn clippings that are laying all over your lawn. Even if you are mowing low like myself, because it's so thick that even if you're mowing off just a little bit, you're gonna collect a lot of grass clippings. And you do want to collect and get rid of these grass clippings. So what I do is when I mow, I don't mow with my grass catcher on. I let the grass clippings go out in the yard, and then I come back through with my rotary mower afterwards with the bag on, and then I bag it all up. And it might take 20 bags to bag it all up, but you don't want those clippings laying on your freshly scalped lawn and potentially suffocating the grass. Here's a bag of clippings that I've already collected, just so you can get an idea of how much and how dense this dead material is that we're pulling out of the lawn. And the goal of the scalp is that once we scalp it down below our maintenance height of cut, and once we collect all that dead dormant material, that we're then left with a nice freshly scalped lawn. And the idea is that you're going to be able to get more sun, more water, more nutrients to that soil layer more easily than when you have all of that dormant grass getting in its way. And also, the lower the grass is, the more green that you're going to see when those new green shoots or blades of grass shoot up. So you're going to get a faster green up than your neighbors. And in my opinion, assuming you don't have a complete salad bar for a lawn, scalping is the single most impactful thing you can do for your Bermuda lawn to get it to stand out in your neighborhood this spring. Officially finished scalping the entire lawn, just knocked out the front yard and the side yard, and just getting the reel out here and giving it a mow. Everything looks 100 times better than it did prior to this weekend. Definitely still have some work to do, especially here on the edges. Got some runners that are trying to make their way across the sidewalk, which is the nature of the beast with Bermuda grass. All I have left to do tonight as far as the scalping project goes is to get the rotary mower and go over the lawn a few times and try to collect as many of these clippings as I can. That'll actually take a little while, and I probably won't put that on video. I know a lot of people are wondering, what do we do after the scalp? And that's a great question. So after the scalp, you're going to raise your mower back to its maintenance height of cut, and then you're just going to continue business as usual. So get out. Right now you can probably get away with once a week and get out and cut at that maintenance height of cut. You don't want your Bermuda grass to creep drastically over that maintenance height of cut, because then you'll end up scalping at your maintenance and you'll have to do a whole reset scalp to get everything back on track. And we do want to avoid that. You can also put out your first fertilizer treatment of the year right now, especially if you're here in Texas. It's plenty warm enough. And if you have not put out a pre-emergent yet this year, it's better late than never. So you can always throw that out there if you are feeling up to it. You're also going to want to start getting 1 inch of water in your lawn per week. Right now I have my irrigation controller turned off, but if you're not getting that naturally with the rain, then you want to go in and make sure that you are getting some water in the lawn. It's usually going to take 3 to 4 weeks post-scalp to get your yard to completely green up again, and I'm going to throw up some footage here of what my lawn has looked like in the past after a scalp, just so you can see it in all of its glory. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up right here. If you liked it, please leave it a thumbs up. If you're enjoying the content and you want to continue to see more of it, hit that black subscribe button below the video. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave those in the comment section below. I'll see you all again soon. Lawn Insider, out.